It's me. I'm here. Hello, hello. Oh, hello, hello. Hello. Yes, I am back. And then I will be gone. Again. I will be gone until... I'll be gone for like a week, I think. But 'tis what it is. Okay. Final chapter of Psycholonials. Wonder what? I'm curious on if any other clowns do anything like special. If Measlebip does anything special. Measlebip? Measlebip? Measlebop? Mizzlebip, something like that. What? Yeah. I dropped my mouse. Okay. I guess don't try to inspect your mouse like you do a CSGO knife. Okay. Here we are. Chapter 9. A sword and a crown. This is my... Did I break it? What? Be the only one sitting here. Game, I think I broke it. Okay. Huh. Huh? Like, like it works, right? Because I did it before. Like, I did this in last stream, right? I tried doing something on it. Chapters 9. Okay. Oh. I thought you... I thought you left. I was going to, but I couldn't leave you behind like this. I'm doing this so... Abby, I think I fucked everything up. The fucking speech I just gave. Yeah, I saw it. Wow. Did you get to make an actual choice? I think it could go either way and makes... Damn. This was never the plan. I was never gonna do it like that. I think I just fucked the whole country. There's gonna be a huge civil war or something. And this island. Oh god. Everyone here is going to die. And it's all my fault. I don't know what to I can't breathe. Abby, I think I'm having another mental breakdown, but instead of ruining my own life, I'm taking everyone in the world down with me. It's okay. Just try to breathe. We can think of something. We should just go. You should just go. Save yourself. I couldn't bear to see you get bombed along with everyone else. Just go to South Korea and marry the rat monster or something. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to help you through this. Honestly, I don't know what can be done at this point. You may not be able to fix this. The whole situation is probably going to unravel very quickly. All I know is, this is so bad for you, Z. It's been hurting you. And even if you stayed and tried to lead everyone out of this mess, I don't think you're in the right condition for that. So what are you saying I should do? I think you need to take care of yourself. This is way beyond either of our ability to control now. If you keep trying, I think it's just going to destroy you, and I couldn't live with myself if I let that happen. Are you telling me to just give up and go with you? Yeah, please come with me. Whatever happens next, I don't want to do it alone, but I can't just leave. Everybody's depending on me. If I just fuck off, that'll leave this insane vacuum of power and all hell will break loose. All hell already has broken loose. But the amount of chaos that my absence will... You're hyperventilating again. This has to stop. Look, Z, I'm going to fix this for you, but you have to trust me. Can you do that? I don't know if... Yes. Please, Abby, fix this. I'm so fucking scared. Okay, then give me those. Damn, she just... Measle Bim. Measle Bim. Damn, she had to see this. Here, these are yours now. Oh. Z's appointing you as the new supreme hunk effects of the Jubilate movement now. Oh, movement. Why did I add now? Oh. Whoa. Oh, shit. Z is going to text you all of the login data for the important accounts you'll need to run this operation from now on. Won't you, Z? I really love the music in this. It goes so well with the pages and they add things. Yeah. Once you have everything, it's important to change all the passwords as soon as possible. This is all your responsibility now. You've earned our trust, and we know you will take it seriously. She like still doesn't want to do this kind of. Fuck. Damn, Mizzle Whip's dope as shit right now. Now come on, we have to hurry. I had a jet ready to go before I decided to come back. We can probably still catch it if we move fast. But I don't know if I can go to Korea. Don't you see, Abby? It's different for me than you. If I run away, I'm probably going to be hunted for the rest of my life. I made so many enemies. They'll want to kill me. And we have no idea if your K-pop boys will be able to grant me immunity. Well, who said anything about Korea? We don't have to go there. We can go anywhere in the world. Like somewhere more remote. Just bury ourselves somewhere and forget all this. Like where? Fiji? Anywhere you want. Pick another island further away. We can run away for real this time. Like you were originally trying to. Anywhere? Even... Anywhere? Anywhere? Even... Fiji? Yeah, Fiji sounds great, but we really have to go now. But sooner we go, the more likely we can avoid getting shot down by military aircraft. What if they track us? I already made plans with a pilot. We're going to switch planes in Bermuda, then head west and switch again in Hawaii. After that, it was headed to Korea, but we can easily change the final destination. Now, come on. I'll drive to the airport. Okay. Just give me a second. Is it all gonna, like, end well? Oh. Supreme Hunk Effects Mizzlebit. We're all counting on you. I know you won't let me down. Godspeed. Time to go. I didn't see this happening. Wait, Mizzlebip the goat? Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. The reprise? Or is it gonna be the same thing? Is it... Something has to happen, right? Huh. Come on, Z. This is so good. Everything else feels so like fast with the whole story, and it just feels like a moment of a little more, a slower moment, I guess. You think they're gay? You might be onto something. Oh. There she is. We made it to Fiji. Oh, that was nice. Like the holding tighter. Republic of Korea. Okay. Okay. Huh. Between your 3 flights, you spend almost 24 hours in the air. You swapped planes at each stop to cover your tracks. Abby set it all up in advance. Oh, okay. Now I can click. Okay. She chartered the planes, made the payments, and you were off. Your nerves were high on initial takeoff, for fear you might get shot down. But military planes never even came near you. A simple passenger jet, taking off in darkness, heading southeast. Maybe it wasn't worth their time, or maybe an invasion was never even imminent at all. You took off west from Bermuda just before daybreak. You swept across a burning nation and rode the edge of dawn all the way to Hawaii. The sun outpaced your plane across the sky by a bit, making for one long sunrise following you on your journey. A lovely view, but you slept through most of it. You were very tired. You landed in Fiji sometime in the afternoon. You didn't know which airport or even which of the roughly 300 islands that comprise the nation. All you know is, it's a beautiful day, and as far as you can tell, hardly anyone here could give a shit about the clown revolution that's consuming the rest of the world. To bypass COVID-19 travel restrictions, Abby arranged a series of ludicrously expensive bribes in advance. Well, you were both still in flight. Then once off the tarmac to clear customs, she produced 2 fake passports out of thin air, one for each of you. You wondered how long she's been preparing for a getaway like this, how long she's been scared enough to think about such things. You feel so bad. You acquire a car, and now drive around the island a bit, with no destination in particular. Wherever you go, you're half expecting to see signs that the global unrest has seeped into society here as well. But there's none of that, just people living their lives. Strange how the crazy thing you started was simultaneously a global movement that's currently ripping the world apart at the seams, yet also a bubble. As if it was just something you always had the power to log off from. And the moment you do, it starts feeling like all along it was a hot mess of nothing much whatsoever. As if the litigation of the entirety of human civilization was little more than a tempest in a teapot you set to boil a few minutes too long. You find an unattended beach so you can unwind before you decide what to do next. Before you ask yourselves, what even is there left to do? What's happening out there? Or do I even want to know? A ton of crazy shit. Where do I even start? I guess all I'm wondering is if it's as bad as I think. I have no idea if it's even bad. I don't think anyone does yet. We don't really know what the consequences of this global shakeup will be. I get that. I just mean, war is bad, generally speaking. I'm trying not to read anything about it because I'm worried too many people are going to die because of this. There doesn't seem to be much reporting on that yet. The entire country seems to have broken out into a bunch of localized turf struggles. Is there even a country anymore? If you're asking if America has fallen, not yet. Not officially, at least. I think American media is in denial about it. They're all like, I'm not owned. But America is fucking owned. There's probably no going back from this. Back from what, though? What are all these turf struggles? And the entire US has splintered into a patchwork of regions under Jubilite control. Almost the entire Pacific Northeast is seceded territory. I'm not even sure if the government is trying to challenge that secession yet, since there are no reports of forces entering that region. Like, the US military is huge, but the reality of all-out civil war is also huge, and I think it's impossible to realistically contain the whole thing at once, no matter how big the military is. So it looks like they're focusing efforts on keeping the rest of the map from disintegrating, putting out all the smaller fires everywhere else. Look, CNN has a map of all the regions claiming independence, which they keep updating. But I think this is a conservative visualization. My guess is corporate media is doing its part to tamp down on this. Keep everybody feeling like it's not as big a deal as it looks, and it'll all blow over soon. But I don't think it'll work. You can't really bullshit your way through subduing revolution any more than you can with a pandemic. Especially since other nations are getting involved and fortifying the revolt. Reinforcements are flowing into the northwest from the Socialist Republic of Whimsifei. What's that? That's what they call Russia now. Oh my god. Yeah. So now troops from that nation are probably a bunch of others are gathering on what was formerly American soil. Reminds me of how we started importing our own rebels onto the island. Once we did that, there was no way for the government to reverse the trend without causing a nightmare scenario. Speaking of which, what's happening in Nantucket? Or, excuse me, New Whimsifei? Well, the good news is, the island never got bombed like I was afraid would happen. You pronounce the A in Whimsifei. Whimsifei. Is it like... Am I not pronouncing it? Is it pronounced like... I don't even know. Fuck, what are these called? Yeah, I can't spell it right now. Okay. Oh, it's it's an ass sound. Fa. Whimsifei. Also, I lost most of the stream because I was watching a theater. Okay. Oh, there's no point in switching up how I pronounced it at the last chapter. I forgot where I was, so I'll restart. Wow, the good news is the island never got bombed like I was afraid would happen. At least as far as I can tell. But on the drive, the airport, we saw fires everywhere. Yeah, I think that was all from localized skirmishes, not from an outward assault by the military. Results of factional infighting, which were probably sparked by the CIA's weird covert op. But the actual US military never launched a full invasion or bombing campaign. Not yet, at least. Whimsifei. This website. Okay, fine. Okay. It's too late still, though. No. Oh. My guess is they're still hanging back and waiting to see if the CIA coup would just get us all to tear each other apart on the island and do the work for them. So they don't even have to invade or bomb. Which is sorta what happened actually. It sure seems like it. I wonder if their drones were spying on the insane battle that destroyed my house. Oh, I'm sure they did. The CIA guys back in DC were probably all high-fiving over it. But also, I suspect the main reason the government is reluctant to outright bomb the island is they're all worried about it being seen as like bombing a holy site. Something that would incite more radicalism and rebellion than they're already dealing with. They probably want to keep New Whimsife as a chip to play later. How? I think it goes back to that treaty I signed. They may hold out hope something like that is still possible. Like, get the rebellion under control and say, look, you idiot clowns can still have your stupid island if you just fucking stop. But I think that's naive. This is a lot of toothpaste you can't put back in the tube now. I'm sure my crazy speech seriously alarmed them, and it definitely sparked this rebellion, but now that I'm gone, they're probably hopeful that another leader can be reasoned with. You mean Mizzle? What? Sorry, I what? You mean Mizzle Bimp? No. Mizzle Bimp's dead. What? Oh my god. What? She was apparently assassinated. Happened sometime while we were flying over Pacific. No way she's dead then. Was it the CIA? I don't think so. It looks like there was a different coup from within. A new guy has claimed the title of Supreme Hunk of Facts. It's some clown I never even heard of. Here, look. Professor Chucklefuck has claimed the Jubilite throne. Okay. Professor Chucklefuck? Who the hell is that? It's a professor, but he has two S's. It's the F's that matter. No idea. Ring 3 was totally wiped out in yesterday's coup attempt. But this is probably just some bozo a little further down the ladder. He saw his shot and took it. Jesus Christ. No way she's like dead, like actually, right? It's like the same body type? No. I don't know, man. Shit just completely off the rails now. Are you sure this isn't part of the CIA's plot? The fact that those agents were involved at all makes me really suspicious. Yes. Yeah. Something about that. Can't really put my finger on it. Point is this guy ain't you. Alas. Yeah. What? Can't really put my finger on it. What? What? Sorry. It was fucking weird. Never really added up to me. On the plane, I couldn't stop thinking. Why would undercover CIA agents be carrying badges that just have CIA printed on them in big fucking letters? I guess so they could prove that's what they were to each other. But think about it. These are supposedly the best in the business. If you go undercover, I don't think you're supposed to have any signs of your true identity at all. Guys get like captured and tortured over shit like that. It just seems amateur. And the fucking photo. What about it? Hang on a minute. Need to check something. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What? Look. Oh shit, oh fuck. Oh my god. That's so fucking stupid. Because I use a fucking stock photo. Okay. I'm okay with this. This dude is the first fucking photo in Google's image search for CIA agent stock photo. God damn it, Mizzlebip. Wait, you're saying Mizzlebip faked the CIA badge? I think that's probably what happened. Mizzlebip the goat? I don't think she pulled it off a body at all. So, those weren't CIA guys? I mean, probably not. Do the math here. If she printed out a badge to fuck with me, then suddenly the only piece of hard evidence I had to suspect a CIA coup in the first place was fake. They were probably just a bunch of guys she managed to rope into the mutiny. I bet they didn't even realize she was framing them as agents. Oh god. Then she just ended up helping me gun them all down. That conniving bitch. Wow. Are you really sure about this theory? It all seems so confusing suddenly. Mizzlebip's the goat. Holy I mean, no. I'm not sure of anything now. Another possibility could be there really was a CIA plot, which Mizzlebip knew about somehow. And she just opportunistically manipulated the situation and let me know about the plot at the exact right moment when she was sure I would react in the way she wanted. If that's true, like, if there really was a CIA plot brewing, I wonder if the CIA thought they compromised her because she let them think that. To let them believe they had an agent on the inside so she could keep playing both sides of the fence at once. Mizzlebip. That way she could get intel from CIA people on what they were planning, also having access to all our inside plans. Damn, what the fuck? Who was this clown? And I thought Jacqueline was bad. Jacqueline had nothing on this bitch. Well, yes, she certainly was a next level type of snake if she actually did everything you just said, but she's dead now. So I don't think this is actually worth getting that stressed about. I know, I'm just, it's so frustrating. I think I just let myself get hoodwinked out of my own shit. Like, I just got pranksist myself. What a fucking idiot I was. LOL, haha. Z, I found this badge. It says CIA. Does that mean anything to you? Wow, thanks, Mizzlebip. Great detective work there. I can't believe what a gullible idiot I've been. Hey, try to relax. Remember, this wasn't about you getting tricked out of your leadership position. This was about you making a decision to do what's best for your mental health. It doesn't even matter that more lying assholes were plotting against you. In fact, it just proves you did the right thing. You really needed to get out of that snake pit while you still could. It was killing you. Remember? Yeah. I know all that, Abby. This was the right move, but it's just going to hurt for a while. even if it was for the best. I worked hard on all that. I put so much of myself into it, and it just turned into whatever the fuck just happened. It will get easier with time. We're so far away from all that now, and you can ignore it. Well, it's a complete train wreck I'm not sure I'll be able to look away from, even if I wanted to, because it's my train wreck. Why would I ignore it? It's basically my life's fucking work. Are you saying I should completely tune out? I think it'll be okay to check in with the progress of the world sometimes. You don't have to completely tune out forever. Once you're feeling better, we might even find it's fun to watch, like trying to focus on the good things that came of it. It'll be like a crazy show happening on the world stage that we can sort of follow as spectators for the rest of our lives. And if there are good things that come of it, you can take some satisfaction in that. I just don't know if I could have the same level of detachment from it as you. Treating it as some show or whatever. It's not a show. It's the fucking planet. It's billions of people's lives. Oh yeah, I know. I'm really not trying to trivialize what we did. Part of me is so relieved for us to be out of that situation. I'm just looking for any silver lining I can find. Lol. Well, that's fine for you, but frankly, this was all my shit, not yours. Damn, Z. And I'm not looking for like coping methods or self-care bullshit to pull me through this. I just doubt I'll be able to fully shrug off my complicity in whatever happens next. Mainly, I just hope some good comes of it. Like, who knows? Maybe I actually did destroy capitalism. Maybe. We'll just have to wait and see. I feel funny thinking about that. But examining what I actually wanted to see results from this. I think it's forcing me to look at this a little closer. Try to figure out why I was doing it. Sitting here now, it sure doesn't feel like it was about making the world a better place. It was probably just the only way left I could think to express myself. After years of pain and trauma and running away from shit. Mostly it was a lot of anger at my parents, at all the aunties who terrorized me. Almost feels like it was about everything but doing something idealistic. I think that tracks. The need to share things with the world, like art or any kind of content, it can come from a lot of crazy places. It's not like my influencer stuff was about anything principled or that worthwhile to the world. I think I just enjoyed the idea of having so many people care about what I was doing. Lol, I don't even think there's anything wrong with just admitting I liked the attention. It was fun. Yeah, it really was fun. Okay. Yeah, it really was. For a while at least, until it got nuts and possibly ruined human civilization forever. Haha, come on. No, it didn't. I mean, yeah, probably not. Oh, this is eerie. In the end, it's just another one of humanity's many upheavals. In the grand scheme of history, maybe these moments are a dime a dozen. It's just that we happen to be living through it, not even to speak of being directly responsible for it. So excuse me if I may be inclined to wax philosophical on exactly whatever the fuck it was that just happened. Like, was it good? Bad? If it's bad, why? What went fucking wrong? I feel like I've already been asking myself these things for weeks, but lol. As you said, it's your shit, not mine. So what do you think happened? I still think we were right about everything. Lamau. We were right to start this movement, right to revolt against our shitty, horrible country, right to take a stand against capitalism, right to say the imperialist origins of America, and lots of other countries are the roots of most evils they currently face. Most of all, we were just right to fight. Stop rolling over and taking whatever shit they fucking gave us. What went wrong was like everything else. Like what? Like these fucking people, these snakes and interlopers, saboteurs, clout chasers, power grabbers, liars, and backstabbers. I mean, I get it now. All this left-wing shit I've been ranting about isn't wrong on its merits. It just usually goes like this. These infuriatingly stupid fuckers all get together, and the natural configuration they all gravitate toward is a bunch of circular firing squads. Over and over and over. Yeah, that's... exactly what kept happening to us, lol. So you think it's really like a universal thing, not just something we fucked up. Is that... holy fuck, that is Kojima. Oh, he's crying. Oh my god. I don't know, man. Maybe I saw the first hand. Yeah. Fuck. Damn. He was in the game after all, yeah. Fuck. I kept asking myself, how many other assholes in history were dealing with exactly this shit? Or watching things unravel for the exact same basic reasons. Even before there was social media, how much of the attraction to our movement was propelled by all the weird attention-seeking narcissism that clout chasers think they need to so badly? But weren't those kinds of clout-chasing dynamics in play during other periods? Like, fame, power, and influence are all kind of the same, no matter what period you look at, or what the platforms resemble. How can that sort of mass vanity pouring into a scene not end up perverting movements like ours, warping it into some sort of sleazy racket? Not even a money racket, but worse somehow, like a fucked up ego racket. And wasn't I just as much to blame? Oh, okay, I thought she wasn't gonna ever like talk about herself. Where was the point I stopped being able to tell the difference between fighting for a just cause and feeding my own ego as the supreme hunk of facts? I could probably think on it the rest of my life and not be able to tell you when or how that happened. So you don't think this spun out of control because like we went too far or it got too violent or anything? You think the real problem is the natural incoherence of such movements was always bound to inevitably surface because people are just nuts and jump into it for all the wrong reasons? Yeah, pretty much. So what do you think the solution is? Well, if I knew that, I sure wouldn't be sitting here on this beautiful fucking Fiji beach. Lol. Maybe it's good for you. Maybe it's good you don't know then. I don't know. If I had to take a stab at it, maybe the problem was really just me. Come on. No, it wasn't. Nothing at all would have happened without you. I don't mean me personally. I just mean me as a leader in general. I believe in what I was doing, but putting myself at the center of it all was fucking up my brain too much. And so it fucked up the movement too. Maybe there shouldn't even be any leaders. I guess maybe nothing would ever really get done if that were true. But at the same time, man, the whole cult of personality thing really fucking sucks. Lol. Yep. I don't know, Z. Call me crazy or overly optimistic, but I'm still hopeful everything will be okay once all these revolutions settle down. I still want to believe humanity can figure things out for itself given the chance. Maybe all it needed was a little push. A push only you could give it. I'd be more willing to lol it off, just like you, and say, yeah, this was all a big goof gone too far. But everything will probably turn out okay later. But there's a creepy feeling I can't shake about this. What? It's not like this shit came out of nowhere. These dreams I kept having. What if it wasn't just my disturbed brain making it all up? What if Ritus was real? Anything's possible, I guess. What would it even matter if he was? Did I just inadvertently help an alien colonize Earth with a lot of batshit clown philosophies? Am I the useful idiot in another insidious imperialistic campaign? But I was too stupid to realize I was his pawn because I was caught up in the idea that it was all coming from me. There are a lot of ways you can decide to worry about all this, but this one seems pretty out there to be it. I don't know. I don't really think they were just dreams, but they may not have been literal messages from an alien either. Maybe I can't explain what I mean. You could have been a product of my deranged imagination. But there are times when I catch myself dozing and jump out of my sleep with a sudden terrifying thought that he might be the one who is dreaming of me. That's a much crazier and more paranoid thought than if you just wanted to believe he was a real alien. To save your sanity, maybe you should just believe he's real and not worry about it. What would even be the harm of that? So a clown talked to you in your sleep and convinced you to help him take over the world by proxy, with like clown lore instead of ships and guns. Kinda cool actually. And it also sorta lets you off the hook. If you are under the influence of some sinister alien farce, then no matter how this keeps playing out, it wasn't due to your bad intentions on your part. Regardless of my intentions, I mean, imperialism is still bad, right? No matter what form it takes. That's one of the things I kept hammering in my manifesto. Practically all the evils on Earth right now seem to stem from it. The further back you trace everything, how? Isn't what we're doing now just more colonialism? What? Sitting here on this island? Yeah. I mean, moving here. Just another couple of Westerners invading this island paradise in the Pacific because I just thought it sounded cool. Like, this is basically how that happened, isn't it? Little by little until indigenous populations are displaced and native cultures are conquered. That's not even why we're here. It's not a vacation, and we certainly didn't do it because we thought it was cool. We're basically fucking fugitives now. We have to live somewhere. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's just how it always is. Nobody can ever relocate to somewhere else in the world without passively participating in something vaguely evil. But most of these people could hardly stand to stay put where they were either way. Oh, either. So what are they even supposed to do? The whole history of the globe is just a long chronicle of hysterical people running away from shit. Away from the persecution of assholes, or the problems of their own making. It's hard to even blame all those Europeans for running across the ocean to get away from the plagues and famines and shitty kings ruining their own countries. But the more they piled onto the new continent, the more they turned it into a huge graveyard for the people they were visiting. And if that wasn't enough, then they set up shop, put up bright neon lights telling the world this is the place where all the good shit happens. If the vibes of your homeland are rancid, come here. We gentrified the place already, buried all the squatters we found when we got here. Now you can do whatever you want, go nuts. And that marketing effort worked. It kept bringing more and more people in, people on the run from their pain and traumas. And once they arrive, they just perpetuate the misery that came before, while simultaneously becoming fresh victims of it. That's what's so weird about it. You run away to a new country to find a better life and just become complicit in the evil of its original settlement. Yet you also become a victim of its false promises. You got lured by its bait, and then it runs you into the fucking ground with all the other bodies that were sacrificed to serve this lie. My parents were just another couple of sacrifices, enticed to America when they were young and running away from shit. They took the bait, and the nation utterly destroyed them. If any country in the history of the world deserved to get fucked up this badly, it was ours. Yeah, I felt the same way at times, but it wasn't as personal for me, obviously. Just a thought I had every now and then, maybe due to feeling guilty for having so much. I wonder if people in the other countries end up feeling the same way about wherever they're born. Like, this is just the worst place on earth. Someone needs to come along and fuck it up. Maybe. All I can speak to is where I'm from and how I felt about it. I dreamt about them actually. Huh? My parents, while sleeping on the plane. Yeah. It's the first time I dreamt about them in a long time in a way that wasn't horrifying. Like some stressed dream about my mom, or some ghoulish body horror about my dad. It was very peaceful, actually. They said they were proud of me. Huh? Well, he certainly did do something noteworthy. I bet they really would be proud. Yeah. But probably not in the way you might think. When I said America destroyed them, I really mean that. It got my dad chasing some idealized version of the capitalist success that he could never quite catch. He went after it so hard his health fell apart and he dropped dead. Then my mom went insane, and so did I, kinda. They had all their broken dreams riding on me, and when I self-destructed, the final hope of realizing success through a family legacy died too. Then finally, my mom got finished off by a disease our psychopathic country had no ability or even desire to contain. So when they told me they were proud of me for doing what I did to America, it's not because I managed to reach levels of success they never could. It's because they wanted revenge. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if that's what they think you accomplished, I don't think anyone can argue with that. All I know is, no matter what it is you accomplish, whether it was fucking up America or making a super popular clown-themed Instagram account, I'm proud of you too, Z. Actually, Abby, I was thinking about just going by Jen now. Oh? Z is the name of a fugitive and war criminal, probably on wanted lists in most countries. It's also the name of an angry teen. Someone programmed by our crappy country to feel ashamed of where my family came from. Conditioned to cooperate in that erasure, or to even want to help our nation overwrite the cultures it absorbs. It's the name of a kid who resented her parents, But the only reason I resented them is because the country fucked them up just as bad as it fucked me up. And I took the brunt of the stress and madness that caused for them. Jen is the name they gave me, and I don't hate them anymore. What? Oh, nothing. It just feels nice to hear you say all this. I'm just here to listen. Okay. I don't want her to mess it all up again. Well, I guess I do want her to mess everything up actually. But the story has to end, and this is What the fuck? Huh. And says Professor Chucklefuck is dead. What? Already? Oh, yeah. Looks like yet another fucking assassination plot. But he just took over. God damn it. There's some other girl claiming Supreme Honk Effect status now. We regret to inform you, Professor Chucklefuck has been assassinated. Sugarberry 7. Sugarberry 7? Are there like 6 other sugarberries? At least there's an informal registry of clown sonas. Lots of people end up picking the same names by coincidence, so the registry tacks on Roman numerals. I didn't even know that. God, it's all so much to keep track of. Yeah, they love it though. People end up embracing their numerals. That's pretty good. It makes them sound more legit. Like a bunch of self-important fucking clown popes running around. I guess nobody did that with our names. No. The registry blacklisted ours. Everyone in rank 3, actually. Oh shit. Is this bitch serious? What? There's actually a real clown registry too. Like, I did a lot of researching the clown things. Clowns are interesting. I'm seeing comments around indicating that other Jubilites named Sugarberry are ending up dead. Well, for fuck's sake, is she already going for like a worldwide Sugarberry purge? I guess so. What an absolute fucking dumpster fire this all is. Yup. I'm telling you. The cult of fucking personality. If any of these bozos are holding their breath waiting for a good clown to rise out of all this flaming circus wreckage, I think they're gonna be real disappointed. I hate this. I know it's frustrating, but we don't have to be looking at any of it, you know? Ha ha. What? It's just so ridiculous. The idea of blocking it out. I mean, I guess you're right. But what the fuck else is there to do now? It just seems so incredibly American of us. What does? Ignoring it? Yeah. Making a royal fucking mess of a place. Then washing our hands of it all. As if to say, well, not our problem anymore. That's true, but if you keep looking at it, at least in the short term, all you're really doing is torturing yourself for no good reason. I know. It's so hard to fully tear myself away from it though. I keep thinking of what I could have done differently. Oh. And how much there was riding on getting this right. Like, seeing some of the pitfalls in advance, like the treachery and insanity of others. As if... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Sure, you could have had more foresight and dodged certain bullets, but think of it this way. If you were better at that kind of stuff, it would have just meant you were trapped in that scene much longer. I guess so. Some leaders manage to stay in power for a long time. Well, that's probably only because they get really good at always looking over their shoulder, identifying who the rats are in advance, dealing with them much earlier. Like, certain types of dictators or old Roman emperors made an art form out of staying in power by doing anything imaginable, no matter how nasty, just to keep themselves alive. But how is that any way to live? What does that do to your soul? It probably just slowly destroys it. And you have a good soul. It would be so sad to watch it slip away. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Of course I know all this. I'm still just kind of venting about this huge earth-wrecking debacle that also happens to be entirely my responsibility. And you keep like, it's so shitty for me to even be frustrated. The completely insane amount of patience and understanding and compassion you show me no matter how much I fuck up. I don't even understand. I suck so bad, Abby. What the fuck could I have possibly done to deserve so much support from you? And you keep acting like it's worth spending so much energy trying to save me from my own stupid shit. Abby. You know why? You know why? I think maybe I've been doing a lot of stuff that's unfair to you. I've been constantly so far up my own ass about like world affairs and managing my circle of clown idiots that I've been callously blowing off your feelings about everything. I feel like I've fucked with you so much. Taking your trust and friendship for granted. Someday I think I owe you a good conversation about how I feel, a conversation about how I feel about a lot of things. Like us. If you think there's nothing inside me when it comes to that, that isn't true. I'm still so emotionally blocked by all this stuff. I'm still deeply and profoundly sad about everything I just left behind. Like I let something incredible slip through my fingers. And combined with everything else about my past that hurts, it leaves me feeling broken inside. So I really do want to talk to you about this, but it may take a long time for me to heal enough to do that. Does that make sense? Yes, I understand. I think I always knew that's how you felt. I never wanted to push it. Just know that I'm here for you anytime you feel ready to open up. Take all the time you need. I'm not going anywhere. Haha. Where would I even go? We already ran away together. The rest is up to you. Come on, Z. Ruin everything. Your eyes return to the cynical magnet pull of your phone. The little rectangle that's always been a limitless portal to the most maddeningly stupid and terrible things you've ever read in your life. It just happens that now the stupid and terrible things were mostly caused by you. As the new Supreme Honk affects, it looks like Sugarberry 7 is trying to take the cake. She's working hard on making a bigger mess of things than you ever could. Some of the things you're reading about her already almost seem like they can't possibly be true. But somehow you don't find any of this hard to believe at all. You really hope this psycho bitch kicks the bucket soon, just like her short-lived predecessor, and you have a feeling she probably will at the rate this is going. You check CNN's map again, which appears to be in various constant flux. Being constant flux. Various regions are changing shape, size, and color all the time. What is even happening? The revolution is spinning out of control. Would this still be happening if you stayed, or would you have managed to bring some semblance of order to the rebellion? One thing you know for sure is this. None of this would be happening if you hadn't given that insane, impetuous speech. Maybe the only conclusion you can draw with any confidence is that losing your cool carries a cost, even if you do happen to be right about everything. You can't stop thinking about all the things you could have done better. You turn it over and over in your head. It's draining your energy again, killing your spoons, making you tired. However much sleep you got on the plane, you guess it wasn't enough. You begin to wonder if you could go to sleep for the rest of your life and still never feel fully rested. Oh. Finally, you made it. I said we'd meet again soon. We've met before. LOL, not really. I've been speaking to you in the margins of your awareness for a while. We've been actually having a pretty good time, actually. Me, you in your sleep, and a whole bunch of others. Others? Who? Oh, just a bunch of fucking eavesdroppers. Nosy motherfuckers. Curious interlopers. A vast peanut gallery of sorts. An army of total clowns bigger than even the one formerly at your command. Okay, I don't have the slightest fucking idea what you're talking about. What about Rydas? What about him? Where is he? He's gone. Are you... You know who I am. You said it yourself once. I am Z. I am the successor to Rydas, Lord Queen of the Jubilites. MSBA. Fuck. And you could be the successor too. I'd say you finally qualify. But with that title comes the responsibility of making a real choice. Maybe the first real one you've ever made in your life. Isn't it too late? It isn't too late, you know. Are you saying I should go back? I'm not saying you should. I'm only saying it's not too late. All of it. Everything you worked so hard to build, it's all still there. You think they wouldn't welcome you back with open arms? You think they wouldn't go apeshit for your triumphant return? You see what's been happening, the chaos, the power struggles, the splintering of the movement. Can you even imagine the euphoria that every jubilate in the world would feel if you arose from the ashes and reclaim your throne? I've thought about it, but Abby and I... Who do you think you're talking to? As if I'm not perfectly aware of how you feel about her. But she's only a mortal. She will slip away someday. She's like all other simps you have dancing at the end of your many strings. Whereas you're faced with an opportunity. A chance that only one in untold trillions of people across the galaxy ever get to have. You can be a goddess on your own planet for all time to come. You could then achieve legendary status as Riotous did on many other planets of your choosing. You could instruct new successors, sculpt them in your image, push their worlds to even greater heights than you achieved on your own. You could have immortality, stitching your name into the fabric of the universe itself. You could live not in a fragile, infinitesimal human body, but in the realm of dreams, of the ethereal yet eternal. You could trade what pitiful clout you've earned online for the clout of vast interstellar populations who would worship you for countless generations across unfathomable expanses of space and time. All of this could still be yours. And it's just sitting there, waiting for you to take it back. So think it over. You could do all the crazy shit I just said, or, you know, you could just be happy. LOL. So, you're putting this to me like, I need to make a big choice here, but I already got on a damn plane and flew here to get away. Didn't I already decide? I don't know, did you? You're the one dreaming about it after all. Which must mean you're still conflicted. A dream is just the mind continuing to struggle with a question, even while the body pleads for rest. So given that, I finally have your full attention, and you now appear to be rising to the occasion as a true successor. Why don't we try this one last time? Try what? The fuck is all this? I guess you missed all this fun we had. You were kind of busy, lol. But now you're ready to unlock these. Everybody's been waiting for this moment. Well, go on, open them. So, what is the point of this again? Is this supposed to help me, like, decide what to do? Haha, no, not help you. It will enable you outright. The choice is before you now. What are these? These represent the duality facing you. A sword and a crown. Ugh, so if I pick the sword, I go back and fight? LOL, no. You still don't get it, do you? You just aren't smart enough yet. But you can become as smart and all-knowing as me someday. If you make the right choice, that is. Whatever. I don't care about being as smart as you. I just want to know what the fuck this is all about. So the crown then. I pick that and I reclaim my throne. I go back and become the supreme honk effects and everybody loves me for it. Yes. The crown embodies a renewed commitment to your responsibility. Finishing what you started. The glory, the infamy, the immortality, and infinite adulation across the cosmos. All that I have mentioned and more. It can be yours again with a simple affirmation of this choice. And yet, if you look carefully, you will see it is not an ordinary crown. It is many times heavier and its edges are sharp, razor sharp. It will draw blood and press into your skull. The weight it applies to you, just as the many feet pushing on your once quaint little colony will mostly serve to perpetually remind you of a different reality. The one where that weight could have been lifted. The reality where you chose to be free instead. So then, the sword that represents this freedom, how exactly? It's like I said, Jen. You could just be happy. You could be free of all of it. Dispense with the grandiose altogether. Leave the forefront of your revolution to those still stricken with the thirst for power. But never be so naive as not to understand that the abdication of this responsibility, the failure to take what you started and see it through to the bitter end, it will always carry a cost. It may not be felt right away. It may never be felt at all. But the decision to wash your hands of blood you've spilt to come this far. But the decision to wash your hands of the blood you've spilled to come this far manifests itself as an invisible sword that will dangle over your head for the rest of your life. And maybe this weapon will drop swiftly. There would be a certain mercy in that. Or perhaps it will remain suspended in the sky, creeping downward almost imperceptibly until the day you pass away peacefully in your bed. The point is not that it will drop. The point is that it is there, and you will always feel its presence. Such is the true peril in choosing what you perceive as freedom. So, go on. You've waited long enough. It's time to reward your patience. What will you choose? Wait, I don't know if I... Excuse me, Jen. Were you under the impression I was talking to you? You is a funny word, isn't it? A simple pronoun. They've always been so tricky, haven't they? As a clown gender individual, any pronouns may apply to you, a single person. But all the same, many people at once can fit into the single pronoun you. It's like a clown car. LOL. How many people can fit into the clown car pronoun labeled you? Millions of clowns? Billions? When I was saying you, I was addressing them, and now they'd all like to have their say, Jen. Who are you to deprive them of this choice? What? What'll happen? What happens if I click the arrow? Is this real? Oh. I don't know why I'm like waiting. I mean, I was gonna click the crown either way. Why are you resisting? The clown car has made its choice. Shouldn't you feel grateful to have the burden of this decision lifted for you? No matter. We can just try again, as many times as it takes if you insist on being stubborn. Damn, they got me. Doing it once, okay. Yeah. What the fuck? Looks like our clown really want to go with the crown. Anyway, you're still resisting. What's up with that? Holy fuck. Wow, they really want to run with the crown, and yet you still put up a fight. I don't get it. Isn't this what you wanted? Didn't you want to be a successor? Fuck. This hurts me. It hurts me to click this. But it's what I want to click. Fuck you. Yes. Incredible. They really, 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 really want you to choose the crown. That is some absolutely unreal consistency and dedication shown by, all things considered, a massive group of complete idiots who have no vested interest in your well-being or personal agency. Are you sure you really want to let them all down like this? Or are you hurting Jen? Fuck. Okay. Oh. What the fuck was that? That scared me. Fuck, I got no ketchup. There's ketchup in. Okay. I think I gotta send it. I gotta full send it. Sorry. This is a it's a fictional story, but it hurts me to like choose the one I want because it's what I enjoy seeing a little bit. Oh, okay. I gotta mentally hype myself up. Okay. Stop. Oh. Trying to tell me. Oh. What to think. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. She went Super Saiyan. Oh, just like in the trailer. Okay, Jen. What's the play? Oh? Yeah, that's what I figured. But it still hurts to make to choose a button there. I tried to click the arrow a few times, but I couldn't. There he is. Oh. I forgot like short Jen is. Or is Abby tall? Oh well. Ah. About damn time. Like, I really love how everything just fucking looks in this. Like the art direction. Oh, they got a new one. Hell yeah. I love that. Percy. Yeah. Really good way to show passage of time. Oh. I love this. Save alert. Man. Oh, this is too good. Oh. Oh, this is the ending finally? Ooh. Assassinated. Oh fuck. Benedict. He's assassinated. Oh, okay. Waffle. Oh wait, best clown right there on the right. And pork pie. Aisha Farah. Oh, best sex man. Oh, that's vicious. So that just has to be like Mizzlelib, right? Or is it tradition to get like a tiny clown? Is it tradition just to have like a tiny clown next to you as like when you're the honk effects? Ooh, fuck. Damn. I'm trying to like absorb these images and these names, but I'm not doing a very good job at this moment. Do you think they all look familiar? Those small clowns? Ugh. Clark Powell for all the music. Yes, yes. She's a music god. Very good. Probably like... Was she my... I don't know if she's my favorite in like the Homestuck music team, but she's at least like top 3. It's like... Oh, there's the girls and Percy. Oh, that was... maybe I should have saved actually. Oh? Message in a bottle, huh? What's... Huh. Hey, it's me again. Don't worry. Not that crazy fucking godded version of myself you just saw me incinerate with brain fire or whatever it was I did there. It's the real me this time, Jen. I can understand what you're going for here, or maybe you aren't. Maybe you just stumbled on this save file by accident. All I can say is what I'd be trying to hear if I were you. See, I used to be a pretty big time gamer. And for the sake of completionism, I'd want to set up a save file right before my final dream, so I could proceed to spam the hell out of all the possible sword crown combos to see if I can get a different ending. I also used to do a lot of coding. There were 5 binary sword / crown choices in a row. So if I were in your shoes, I'd know right away that's 32 possible permutations to try out. Which sounds like a huge pain in the ass, but if you're a true gamer like I was, you gotta do it, right? The thing is, given how much you were just trying to mess with me, I'm not even sure if you deserve this courtesy. But since I ran away, I've been trying to do things differently. Not hang on to stupid grudges so much, you know. So in the spirit of rising above our petty grievances, I figured I'd do you a solid by deleting all your save files and leaving a note here letting you know not to bother with all that. Not calling me out in particular in this game, but I wanted to see the ending video again. No matter what pattern of choices you make, they all lead to the same ending. That's because it was always my choice to make, not yours. And I was always going to choose the sword regardless of what hoops you tried to make me jump through. For all that's been made of free will and the significance of my choices versus yours, the funny thing is, I don't think it was ever much of a choice for me at all. I honestly think the path I chose was the only one I was even capable of. I love her too much to even think about leaving her again. Maybe I owe you a proper letter, as long as I'm going to the trouble of rolling this note, shoving it in a bottle and lobbing it in the ocean. Hard to say where it ended up. I guess that's wherever you happen to be right now. But then, I'm sure all shores look the same to a bottle that's been adrift for a long time. And in a sense, all shores pretty much are the same, aren't they? They're just the places where the ocean finally decides to leave the dirt alone and benevolently allows us a little space to walk about. It always made me happy to think about the ocean. Puts me in a good mood. So in keeping with these good vibes, why don't we stretch out a little here? Give my final thoughts more breathing room. Hang on. I'm going to do the thing where we hop over to the left side of the screen so I can put more words down at once. Maybe you're wondering how long it's been since that final dream I had. There's no reason to get too precise about it. Let's just say it's been years. Long enough for me to settle down a little more, reflect on what was all about, and finally get around to writing this letter. If I did this any sooner, maybe there are a few things I'd still be too proud to admit, so I'm glad I waited. Too proud to admit what? Okay, here's one. For a few years after I got here, I felt pretty guilty about destroying America. I felt crazy for me to think that way after all my big talk. And the guilt certainly had nothing to do with changing my mind in regards to the issues I had with my old country. It's just that making a big mess and leaving a bunch of people to kill each other has a way of haunting you for a while. I checked out on the news pretty often at first, and sometimes I even cried when I... Oh my god, sorry, I just read a work email. No. No, we gotta do video introductions at work? Oh my god. I try my hardest for no one to see me who doesn't need to see me. Okay. Okay, where was I at? Damn. Oh, that means I have to help like a gajillion people make a video introduction. No. Okay, I might... Okay. Who sends out a work email at 9 p.m.? I guess it does make sense to send it out the day before the work week. Never mind. I forgot where I was at, so I guess I'm at the top. I checked up on the news pretty often at first, and sometimes I even cried when I read about it. But slowly I stopped checking as much and felt less guilty little by little. Eventually I lost interest in checking on it at all. I haven't read a story about the place formerly known as America in years, except to glance at a stray headline here and there. It has the exact same feeling I used to have as an American when I would catch the headline about some other foreign country where crazy shit was going on. Like, not my business too complicated. Involving names I'm unfamiliar with and political parameters that escaped my ability to keep up with long ago. In the end, America is just another big landmass like all the others around the world. It's the same shape as it ever was, covered mostly by the same people who were there when I left. And I'm sure they're all trying to get in much the same ways as they always were. The only thing that really changed is I erased all the imaginary fucking lines that got drawn all over the continent by a bunch of complicated deranged people a couple hundred years ago. Good riddance to fake shit. So I get a funny feeling when I look at maps now. They're worthless now because nobody can update them fast enough in this global political climate. LOL. Watching Google Maps go through its various contortions over the years has been hilarious actually. I've kind of adapted by imposing like line blindness on myself. I look at the continental US and I just ignore whatever lines the cartographers are peddling these days, and I focus on the shape of the water hugging the land, same as it ever was, and it's sort of comforting in that sense. There's that funny looking hook shape that makes up Cape Cod. Below you have the decapitated dragon. That's how I used to see it when I was a kid. Martha's Vineyard is a dragon head. You can see it if you imagine the southwestern tip is the snout. Then its stumpy little body is Nantucket. Even when I was on the island acting like a warlord, glancing at a map would always make me laugh for this reason. There's the dead dragon again. LOL. There was this crazy character who used to mutilate her stuffed dragons. Looking at those islands always reminded me of her. Okay. I don't know. I'm just shitposing here at this point. But what I'm trying to say is I just really love islands. I've always been naturally drawn to them, fantasizing about them, making absurd getaway plans focusing on certain islands. And then I literally did run away to an island twice. And now I think I understand why I was so obsessed with them. It's because they can't be as easily defined by the invisible bullshit lines people like to draw on maps. Their shapes are always naturally carved out by the ocean that surrounds them. And people can never tell the ocean what to do. The only influence people can have on the ocean is through climate change. And all that does is make the damn thing bigger, makes it stronger, almost like wakes it up. Its slumber is what allowed us to walk on these bits of dry dirt in the first place. Oh, my mouse died. Interesting predicament. Where's my mouse charger at? Huh. I guess I unplugged my keyboard? Oh, that might have been loud. I guess I unplugged my keyboard for a moment. Okay. Once it slowly stirs from its slumber, it begins to remind us who was in charge all along. Who has the ultimate ability to drown this planet of the self-important infestation known as humanity. We probably still have a little ways to go before that happens, so we might as well spend it on reflecting on the very suicidal tendencies we indulge in to keep the doomsday clock ticking away, inch by watery inch. What makes me think of God, I almost hate to even bring her up. Almost feels like a sour note here. But this was supposed to be about the truth. The truth is, I still think about her all the time. When you kill somebody while looking them right in the eyes, Even if they deserved it, they stick with you forever. The last look on Jocelyn's dumb clowny face is seared into my brain for life. It's not like how I felt about destroying America for a while. I've never felt guilty about her. She was pretty awful and she had to go. But since I was her executioner, she became part of me for good. Just like in our old fandom days. Whatever garbage we read or played got soaked up by our souls and became a permanent part of our identities. She and I went way back to when we were just kids, mingling in the same fandoms, except I never paid much attention to her or cared about her at all. She was just some rando to me. There's a lot of people like that in fandom. It's not like you can be fucking besties with everybody. She kept trying to get in my face, but honestly I barely even remember this because she was just some nobody trying to make something happen with me when I just plain wasn't interested. I was like 14. I had other shit going on. School, depression, I don't know. I can't remember a single interaction we had back then cause all her pesky shit was just that unimportant. But she probably didn't like the fact that I kept brushing her off. So later, while I was going through some huge life problems, she spun up some bullshit about how the bad things I said online were the height of immoral behavior. As if she could give the slightest fucking shit about virtue. LOL. It's just an easy way to run someone into the ground once you decide you don't like them. And she knew that. Everybody does, I think. But then, lo and behold, she shows up later dressed as a clown, kissing my ass, as if nothing ever happened. Drives me crazy thinking about this. Not because of what a snake she was. It's more than that. It's the obsession. But even weirder, it was the fucking carelessness about how she played it. She didn't even delete her old account before going undercover. Then she's all strutting around in front of me, taking off her coat, showing off her tattoo. I think on some level she wanted me to know, wanted to be like, I'm back, bitch. Time for round 2 or 3 or whatever in this one-sided game we were playing that only she cared about. Actually, it's the only thing about this that makes me feel kind of sad about her. All that posturing and conniving. I think the only explanation is she just liked me the whole time and wanted me to notice her. Or maybe more like, hate like me? Bear in mind, the fandoms we used to roll in were pretty whack and gave us all some weird ideas about human interaction and romance. And the most fucked up thing about this is, I kinda get it. I see where she was coming from practically every step of the way. She was just empty inside. And earlier, she was trying to use some sick made-up rivalry with me to fill the void. Then later, when I started a clown revolution, she jumped all over that. Because if she could use it to make herself feel important, then maybe that would fill the void instead. Is she unique in this way? Hell no. We're all the same. We're all empty inside, grasping for ways to make ourselves whole, and I was too. Remember at the beginning when I was drunk and depressed in my apartment, wondering what I was about? It's the same shit she was probably going through. She coped with these demented, phony persecution campaigns. I coped with, you saw how that all went. Literally everybody is doing this. And you can never tell them that's what they're doing. They'll deny it with their dying breath. And I would have to if you tried to come at me while I was in full psycho mode. Everybody's got their cover story to reflect any honest attempt to penetrate the layers of bullshit. Actually, it's about advocating for a higher standard of virtue in the media we consume. Alright, whatever you say, pal. Actually, it's about ethics in game journalism. Sure, man. That totally makes a ton of sense. Actually, it's about holding certain individuals accountable for their previously problematic behavior. Oh, for sure. Nothing sus about that at all. Actually, it's all about the pride I have for my nation. Right. Never heard that one before. It's definitely not an idea that repeatedly led to insanely bad problems or anything. So keep having fun with that. The sad thing is, the harder you bang the table and insist your cover stories are the real reason why you're tripping on some preposterous shit, the flimsier they appear to everybody watching. After a while, people catch on that you're mostly trying to convince yourself the cover story and not others so much. You've just got so much invested in believing you bought into all this shit for the reasons you're saying you are, and not for the sake of filling the void inside you. Because if you were forced to admit that, the void would open right back up, and there it is again. All that pain and existential misery. Cannot that happen, right? Sometimes we even aid and abet each other in keeping our mutual bullshit cycle spinning, like a sick kind of treaty. You don't call my bullshit if I don't call yours, because then where would we be? Are you nodding along with all this very wisely? Well, I should hope the fuck so, because all true as shit. Okay, I'll start nodding fully. But maybe you're then wondering, okay, sounds cool and all, Jen, but what's the actual answer? How do you put a stop to this? How do you kill your own cover story and fill the void with something better? I'm not that good at coming up with solutions. It's more like my skills at identifying problems and destroying them utterly. Like what I did to America. But was that a solution? IDK, probably not. So I can say a few things that might fuck you up forever, but don't hold your breath waiting for me to give you the one neat trick that finally unfucks your Humpty Dumpty ass back together again. Here's a cheap answer I could give you. It's love. Love will pull you out of that pit of despair and fill the hole in your soul for good. It's really tempting to believe that, especially since I guess that's pretty much what happened to me. Haha. That's just me though. And it would be stupid to take the lessons from the insane shit I just went through and try to broadly apply them to somebody I know nothing about. And it's also just wrong. I could sit here from the comfort of this Fijian paradise and tell you, if only you get out there and find the perfect waifu, you'll finally be healed. Our love and friendship, absolute P. But then I'd just be setting you up to chase something else, and you probably won't find it right away, or maybe never at all. Then you might feel bitter and angry about that. Take it out on whichever poor fool you were chasing, and sink right back behind another fucking cover story that's even worse than the one you started with. So this can't be about chasing somebody. In fact, investing yourself in chasing anything kind of sucks and just amounts to the same blind alley, whether it's a person or an ideology or some vague shit or other vague shit. So that's a no on love? Well, not quite. It's a no and a yes, but I had to drop the no part first because that was important. But to get to the yes part, you need to understand where I'm coming from. Is way too simple to say Abby swooped in and her love and support healed me completely. That's not what I mean. Think of it this way. Imagine you filled the void in your soul with whatever brand of horseshit someone hooked you on, or you hooked yourself on, and you're in the abyss. You're miserable, and you don't even realize attacking people, obsessed with pointless crap, regurgitating the same talking points forever. Sinking deeper into this fucked up place every day. Not good for you, but you just can't see it. Now imagine there's someone nearby. Maybe you just met, or maybe they've always been there. They're just smiling at you, but you became blind to their smile. You took it for granted because it was always just there. They can see what you're putting yourself through, but you can't. Now imagine they jump into the abyss with you to try to pull you out. They do it at enormous cost to themselves, and you return the favor by fighting them at every turn. But they just keep trying, and there's no reward for them at all, except getting to see you become a happier person. If that isn't what love is, then I don't think love exists. So back to this sorta generic question I asked. Is love the answer? The no part is obvious, but the yes part is kind of subtle. You can't go chasing love to cure yourself, and yet, I still think it's an essential ingredient for getting better. Maybe the trick is to realize it's not in short supply as you think. People who want to see you do better and be happy are everywhere. If you keep shutting them all out by parroting your cover stories over and over, you swear they don't exist too, just like I used to. Does that mean Abby totally healed me? That's complicated too. Some things are just a part of me that will never disappear. Jacqueline's shocked face, stuff that happened with my parents, the aerial view of an entire nation on fire because of one little speech I gave. So I'll never be healed. That's just the wrong word. Mainly, it just feels so good that somebody cares about me this much. I feel so good all the time, every day. I'm never in a bad mood anymore. It's kind of crazy. Sometimes I wonder if someone like me even deserves to feel this good. But I don't even care if I don't. When I'm happy, she's happy. And that's what makes it worth it trying to stay this way. For the first few years we lived here, every night I could swear I saw a sword in the sky. You know, like a little constellation of stars shaped like a sword, pointing right down at me. It bugged me. Always made me think of the choice I made. But after a while, I'd looked up at the same part of the sky, and I couldn't see it anymore. I'd strained to see it, but it just wasn't there. It's not like the stars disappeared or anything, or rearranged themselves. It was more like my mind couldn't bring itself to do whatever it was doing to trick me into seeing it. Then, kinda like the illusion of America itself, I started forgetting I could ever see it at all. So when my godhead dream self was ranting all menacingly about choosing the sword, like, oh, watch out for the being happy because it might come back to haunt you. LOL, what a load of shit. What's going to happen to me? I'm going to die? Of course I'm going to die. I'll die of old age or some other shit before that, which is the reality everybody lives with. Doesn't matter. I made the right choice, and I'm not scared of anything as long as I'm with her. We have a good life here, and we'll enjoy it for however long we get to have it. Our horse Percy grew up to be so strong and beautiful, and we love him dearly. For a while, we started wondering about adopting a kid, but they still don't let you do that here. That's fine though, because we decided a big beautiful horse is more than enough family for everybody. I'm gonna get going now. It's been fun, in sort of a lopsided way. You could see me, but I couldn't see you. You got to obsess over me. Got to fuck with my head by trying to insist your decisions for my life are better than mine somehow. I'm not mad at all though. And honestly, I appreciate all the simping you've done. I'm very impressed. But it's my final wish for you that the moment I disappear from your life, you'll begin to realize that once I'm gone, the only person left to impress will be yourself. Peace. Kiss emoji. Jen. Oh. Oh, okay. I assume it's the beginning of the story like normal. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Links? Oh. Cast? Oh! Any thoughts? Oh, I never have thoughts. I hate recency bias so much. I really want to call the story like peak, great, amazing, but I don't really read many like fictional stories like that fun. Wait, what? They have always been there, but Fender with this update weekly when it was released. Okay. But this is Pooch Rafflecopter. Because it's spoilers. These nuts, Cumberbund. I have the humor of a fucking child. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gamble spam. Filibuster damp saddle. Hobbit bomb popsicle. Where's the Huss? I assume the Huss at the end and he gets like a full body. I'm like, so I've mentioned I've bought clown makeup. Like I have clown makeup now. I purchased clown makeup. I spent too much money on clown makeup and clown makeup, I guess, accessories. I don't know if that makes sense. And I'm kind of sad because 2 things were the wrong thing. So I have to send those back. But I have a trip next week where I wanted to use the clown makeup. And now I won't be able to use the clown makeup like I wanted. So I have to figure something else out instead of what I had envisioned. Which hurts my soul. It hurts my soul that I have the wrong things. Like, if it was... Like, the white came in, but the black didn't come in. I guess I shouldn't say all the colors I bought, but the black color did not come in, and I'm sad about that. I bought grease paint, so in theory, it would be good if I like fell into water or something like that. Because I may or may not have been planning to do something near water with it. Oh, man. I really like this story. I can't tell if it's because I read Homestuck and I guess Problem Sleuth and I guess some other fan adventures and stuff. So I'm used to certain like things looking a certain way. I've also read some like actual like web comics that like kind of just art looks bad when I was younger. I'm not saying like this doesn't look bad. This is just like simplified. I'm saying like I don't know how people like your normal person would view the story and view things. So I've tried to convince a few people who are more I don't know if they're more normal. I would assume they're more normal compared to me. But I think it's more of just like we're in different bubbles and different sides of like the internet and the world on stuff. I want to see what they talk about and what they like about the story. Oh, he's here twice. Oh, there's the Huss. The Clussy. The Clussy. Chamomile giddy up. Didn't deserve her death. I guess maybe she did. She had the yaoi pedal. I don't like this guy's name. Seeing the horse is funny. Fucking Mizzlebib. Mizzlebib became the goat, but then died, like, right after everything. Queen Kerfuffle. Like the hair. The Foldy Fettuccine. Gobsmack. Fauntleroy. I don't know if something about him that I can't stand. I try not to look at that fella, at that clown fella. Gabble Spam 6. What's a furry? This fella's like wearing nothing, I guess. I guess I assume they're wearing a whole fursuit, I guess. So maybe it's like more than what anyone else is wearing. Unless they look like that. Pasta Slipper Loose. Oh, come on. I need some more solid names. Mulligan Puzzle Cheese. Ooh, I like that. Whole Wheat 20. Why is Whole Wheat so popular? Why is that such a popular name? Bologna Toes. Bumble Goose 2. Shit. Whoa. The mouse guy. Oh, he circumvents the whole thing. Are they the only person to do that so far? Oh, fuck. Damn. Fuck, dude, they're an innovator, man, not a follower. God damn. Beat Pooty Juggle. Mizzlebit. Professor Chucklefuck. Sugarberry 7. Benedict Ass Nickel. Chew Toy Waffle Pocket. Pamana. I can't read. Oh. I like the anger. Pillbox Mumble Bitch. Oh, that's... Oh, this guy's hot shit. I guess he is the Supreme Hawk Effects. So I guess they are. Oh, they do break the norm. Oh shit, you're right. I just seen the face and I just I guess they're doing the same smile. The way that their eyes and they do the smile makes it look so much different than this guy. Even though they're like the same like face. Like the same mouth. Fucking miserable. Pillbox mumble bitch. That's the goat. Cowboy Breton. Poodle Boink Aristotle. Pancake. The fuck is that? Oh shit. Atrocious Lorenzo. I fuck with it. I gotta take notes on this one. Shit. I guess taking notes is wrong. Ribbons Rigatoni. Okay. Magpie Straw Slut. Bratwurst Fuss Budget. Weasel Shoe. Oh, Jesus. Bez Deerstalker. Bowler Van. No. No, I didn't. I wasn't reading properly. I missed it. They got beat Pootie Juggle? No. Stovepipe Knuckle Rump. Turtle Burger CD 20. Yogurt Whistle Tits. Yogurt Whistle Tits. NA. Maximilian Trash Bag. Lilu Peapon. Q-Tip McChicken. Lychee Weeaboo. That's the goat. Wait. Yeah, they're all like the same fucking thing. But I mean, it could just be tradition to have a tinier person. Ms. Dandelion. Measle Bean. Yeah. God, they're so cool. Bay PlayStation, Marble Barn, Finch, Farley, Hopscotch Vaporwave, Minced Limerick, Squawk Pop Tart, Crayola Pie Hole, Mickey Muckluck. This, damn, okay, that must have been like a pretty interesting time. A Model Bit, Soup Spoon Caboose, Squeak Beagle Puss, Private Trampoline. Oh, I like this name. Admiral Anchovy Nimblebutt. Godhead Successors. Riotous. Nozzle Burn. Pasquillis. 9 Scion. Sheetbug. Yonder Cerium. Antiquidigu Vara. Something. That's some word. Says Monty Ganses. Ganses? Something about them. SWAT Brunch. Wit Fissure. Snatch Lantern. Jollicracy. Top Jasmine. Hell yeah. Shit. Damn. I mean, I guess that makes sense right there. It's guns, but okay. Notice who the Earth successor was. It was that one, right? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, that's such a good play. Yeah. Yeah, that's such a good play. Yeah. Oh, that is such a good play. Damn. I was too focused on the aliens. I did reload. I did go to a load. Yes, I did do that. I wanted to rewatch something, and I was surprised. Q-Tip McChicken. Huh. I miss anyone else who I think is interesting. These nuts, Cumberbund. You know, I think the idea of finding the name D's Nuts Cumberbund is funnier than the name D's Nuts Cumberbund, and that's what I think makes me enjoy it. It's not the name itself; it's the idea surrounding what the name could encapsulate. My boy Percy. The day one. The day one. The shop. Oh, I guess the shop doesn't exist anymore. That's sad. What was on the shop? No. Okay, good. Oh wait, okay. Wait, I unplugged my whatchamacallit. There we go. Okay. That's a new shop. There's a new shop. Oh, okay. Was it also on like the Homestuck website? I seen there's a shop page on there. Oh, they have like 3 shops. Oh wait, one's the one for the fan stuff. Homestuck official's not done, so. It's closed for now. Oh, that's sad. I wonder if I look at like Psycholonials merch, if I'll be able to see like remnants of it in like on eBay or something. I guess that would make sense. I got images? Damn, I'll never know. Yeah, I'll never know. I guess for 30 years. That's kind of a shame. I enjoy the ending. You can also check the trailers and the options. Yes. I believe I watched all the trailers so far. Yeah. Oh, they play directly on the thing. Oh, wow. Oh, that was kind of bright. Trailer 2 was made after the game was done. Oh, okay. Which is why it's so spoilery. Lol. Yeah. And trailers are kind of like intended to be somewhat spoilery. We got given the original flashes for these a while back. Okay. Huh. I don't think I finished this trailer. I think I watched like a few seconds of it because I'm like not recognizing anything going on now. Like in order. Like yeah. It hurts me that if I never decided to read Homestuck, I wouldn't have read this story. I like the way... Fuck. I really am just a dumb internet kid. I wonder how popular this actually is. Can I like... I checked this out on Steam, so it's on Steam. I can look at the Steam charts for this. Wow, I can't type. Fuck. I love Jen too much. I love Clark Powell, however you pronounce that name. Okay. 10% of the reviews for this game are negative on Steam? Well, I guess it's not really like much of a video game, so I guess I can understand having 10% negative reviews. Okay. Owner estimates 34K, 35K, or 146K. Wow, one of these numbers is not like the others. Wow. Like I'm looking at this right now, Steam charts. I'm the one player right now. Hell yeah. Ooh, there was 4 people on the same time within the last 24 hours. Oh shit. You lost the Huss at the end. Oh well. Huh. Okay. Well, geez, that must have been that came out then. Oh, man. Man. I'm curious on reading the negative reviews. How do I like look at the negative reviews? Is that on the store page on Steam? I've never like looked at reviews on Steam. Oh, you just scroll down? What do the people who don't like it have to say? Oh, okay. Kind of crazy read, but mid read as well. Interesting. Those are Homestuck fans, but is it worth reading or watching? And if you want, as someone who has read all of Hussie's work, it's not great. I wouldn't recommend it unless you're really interested. It is. Is it worth buying? No. Well, it is free now, at least. Give Us Mother 3. Wine see you for hours on end. The story. Damn, it was just awful. What? Okay. I shouldn't read these. What, though? Okay. Oh. I have to, like, fight the Cosmic Wheelist Sister. What is this? No. I can't go down this rabbit hole again. Okay. People online have the dumbest things to say. Yeah. That's what I'm here to say, though. Dumb things. I try not to. I have this, like, urge to be annoying online in text form. When speaking, it's harder. I assume that is how it is for everybody, though. So where's your place on the pyramid? Where's my place on the pyramid? Let me... Fuck. Oh wait, do I not have an image of the pyramid anywhere? Did I really not save a picture of it? I assumed I would have had a picture of it. Oh, I do. I do have a picture of it. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is the old one. I need the updated pyramid. Fuck. What would be the fastest way to get to the pyramid? I just like Psycholonials, clown, gender, clown / horse gender. Maybe bring it up faster. Be the first like image instead of being the second. Same thing. Wow, that's such a low resolution like image. Like, wow, I wanna. Okay. Trying to be horse. I mean, you're right. It's like, let's do like that. Then we like, we need like that. It's like, there we go. I love how this doesn't use standard keyboard shortcuts. Oh wow, I can't do a horseshoe. There we go. That's like, oh shit, there's like another layer to it too. So I need to do like, there we go. Fuck, okay. The World Cup, am I right? We all love the World Cup. Argentina's going for it. They're winning it. They're taking it all. Portugal, they're losing first round in group. I'm sorry, knockout. I feel it. Portugal ain't doing shit this year. Ronaldo's what did that get Jinxie guy say? Ronaldo's greatest achievement was being compared to Messi. So true for that. Okay. Then I like there we go. Okay. Probably like right there. Maybe like, how do I like? Maybe I just need a different screenshot to make this easier. No, that doesn't work. I need a little heart in there. There we go. Good enough. There we go. Oh whoa. Oh whoa. Oh whoa. What's this? What's that? Oh, like. Fuck. Okay, it's like, okay, I can zoom in. Okay. Probably like right there. That's where I'm at. Yeah. Maybe that's too high. I'm like a normie. So it's like, yeah, this is like normie-ish, I feel. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I'm like, okay, maybe if I like, okay, so if I like do that, do that, do that. Oh wait. No, I pulled an image on over, didn't I? I had an image. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, that didn't work like I wanted. Can I do that? No. The Dwayne Rock Johnson gender. Oh, wait. Is that where Dwayne the Rock Johnson was? Fuck, I didn't take a picture of that, did I? Fuck, I gotta start taking more screenshots. But I took screenshots of the important things. Whoa. Because that's how that works. Oh. Whoa. Oh, it works. Whoa. Why is it so like... Oh. There we go. Why is it so... There we go. That's weird. This app works differently than what I remember it working. Here we go. Abby's a real one. Probably the realest fucker ever. It just sucks that she was she's rich. She was born rich, and I can't like rich people, I think that's one of my core tenets, I think. So that's a shame. Damn, that's really all I took of this game. Damn. Normally I take screenshots like a galore, so I'm surprised I took such few. This is irrelevant, but there we go. This is the best Flash in Vast Air that I've seen so far. So, 'tis 10 p.m. Wow. Okay. I should wrap up, and then I say I'm gonna wrap up as if I feel like that implies I'm gonna like do something off my computer, but in reality I'm just gonna try to play Dead by Daylight because a couple of my friends have got me to play that game in the last couple days, and it's actually kind of fun. But I don't know if it's fun because the game's fun, or if it's fun because I'm playing with friends. And that's like the struggle with many cooperative games. I guess I don't know if that counts as cooperative. I guess it's technically multiplayer versus. Yeah. Okay. But I will be gone. I'll be gone pretty much all week next week. If I might try to bring my microphone with me when I travel and just do something normal. I'm not 100% sure what my plan is. I do plan to come back, check out Beyond Canon with Homestuck. At least when I come back. But I'll be gone for 1 week after this, I guess. So I fly out somewhere. I fly out on the 1st. I fly back on the 6th. And then I have that week off for work. Oh no, I don't. I don't have that week off. So I'll be gone there. If I can manage to fit my microphone and my audio interface with my packing, I should be able to just do what I normally do. As I was testing out some stuff, and it seems like everything I have would run on one of the computers I have, on one of the laptops I have. So everything I do should just work fine on there. So hopefully it works out fine. I just don't know how loud hotel rooms would be and how timing on stuff is. But yeah, I'll figure something out. I hope. God, Psycholonials was good. I wish it was like a little longer so I could just see how the characters talk and interact a little more. I could care less about like fucking what goes on with like the clownery, the clown shit, like the I don't know what to call it, the I guess the Jubilite revolution. It's the wrong way to say it. Well, like the end game goal of all that was. I really enjoyed the characters. But I'm a sucker for messy characters. Messy characters who just kind of suck and then still suck in the end. I mean, it's not like Jen never stopped sucking as like a human being, right? I like that. I like that. I find that a lot of people hate that though. To a lot. Do you know about the Amazing Digital Circus? I do know about the Amazing Digital Circus, and I really don't like the social media around the Amazing Digital Circus and how people like act about it. Like the ending was fine. The show's fine. It's not like super special. I like it. I think the I think the weakest thing in the whole series though is the first two episodes. Uh there's like a weird split in the fandom, and it's maybe not even split, it's like weird like fucking subcategories I'm finding in there. God, they're so weird. I watched the I actually watched the Amazing Digital Circus movie. I say movie, last episode in theaters with my father and little sister. My little sister, I guess, likes the show, and my father took her to go watch the movie theater and then asked if I wanted to come along. So I said yes, so I could go watch it without having to pay myself or drive myself. And it was pretty enjoyable. Um, it felt so weird though. People in the theater would say something or snide remarks about Jax or other things, and I'm like, whoa, hold on. I don't I don't think what's going on exactly, or certain things that he does or she does are like awful, right? It's just okay, it's evil, but like it's not like the worst. I like I don't understand how they have so much hate for Jax out of like what else do these people watch or read? Yeah. I don't other than being literal children. Yeah. So an easy way to stop Discord, like stop arguing or not arguing, it's not like someone's opinion online. Is just go, oh, you're 12. You like just look at their bio. It's like, oh, you're fucking a kid. Why are you a kid on this social media site talking right now like this? Come on. I say that, but like I was a kid talking online. Imagine if a Jax hater heard about Vriska. See, I'm pretty sure a lot of Jax haters already know about Vriska. Ah, damn. I wish the Amazing Digital Circus. I did not like the first two episodes at all. At least when I first tried watching it, it was I didn't find it engaging. And then after I think episode 3 or 4 is when I started liking it. Uh, but hmm, I don't want to like talk about the ending because I guess like some people still probably haven't watched it. But I remember when Jax broke Gangel's legs and then killed her. Uh, I just wish Ragatha had a little bit more time in that show. That's greedy to think of. That's I want. That's all I want. Ragatha's the best character in the Amazing Digital Circus. Best character overall. Best character in modern internet fandom, best character, just overall. Just great, wonderful character. Um, huh. My, I feel like I'm in a weird horse girl like world right now. Because Abby's like my favorite character from Psycholonials right now. Ragatha's my favorite character in The Amazing Little Circus, and they're both horse girls. I like Uma Musume. It's a psyop. Oh no, but I do have to end stream. I do have to go. So yeah, you just love rich horse girls. I wish. Probably. Hmm. No, yeah, that's just true. I think, but yeah, I have to go. So for realsies, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for seeing me struggle to read some of the easiest words in the English language, and I'll man, I'll be gone for a while. But yeah, bye.